and welcome back to Fofana Maths class. In my previous videos, we did look at the introduction to number-based system, and then how to convert from base 10 to other bases. Okay, so today we are going to look at how to convert from other bases to base 10. Okay, the reciprocal of the previous video. All right, now without wasting much time, we have a question on the board which says that 2021 to the base 4, we should convert it to base 10. Okay, now the first thing to do here is to transform the number to the powers of the base. Okay, what I mean is when you take the first number, you multiply by the base, which is 4, okay, plus the second number multiplying by the base, plus the third number multiplying by the base, plus the last number, which is the fourth number, multiplied by the base. Okay, now the next thing that you have to do is to write the powers on top of the base. Okay, you should number it on top of the, from the left to the right. Okay, from the left to the right, that is the base. So we start from 0, then 1, 2, and then 3. Okay, and so this is what is meant by what? Transforming the value to the powers of the base. Okay, now we have 2 times 4 to the power 3, we have what? 64. Okay, plus 0 times 4 to the power 2, we have what? 16, plus 4 to the power 1, so we have 2 times 4, plus 1, plus 1, 4 to the power 0, we have what? 1. Okay, any number to the power 0 is equal to 1, so we have 4 to the power 0 giving us what? 1. So now we multiply this one. 2 times 64, we'll be getting 128, plus 0 times 16, we'll be having 0, plus 2 times 4, we'll be having 8, plus 1 times 1, we have what? 1. Okay, so now when you add all of these ones, we'll be getting 137 base 10. Okay, you can choose to leave the base, because remember I told you when you have a number written without any assigned base, it means the number is base 10. Okay, or you can also choose to indicate the base. Okay, so this is the simple way of converting a number from a certain base to base 10. In this case, we have the number in base 4 converting to base 10, and this is what we have obtained. Now let's look at this and another example too. We have 1101 base 2, should convert it to base 10. Okay, we should convert it to base 10. So the first thing, just like we did for here, is to transform this number into the powers of the base. Okay, so now we have 1 multiplying 2, plus 1 multiplying 2 again, plus 0 multiplying 2 again, plus 1 multiplying 2. Okay, let me write it well. 0 multiplying 2 plus 1 multiplying 2. Okay, so this is what we have here. Now we indicate the powers of the bases. Okay, so we start from the right hand side. We have 0 here, 1, 2, and then 3. Okay, so they are in base 2 and we are converting to base 10. Okay, now you have 1 times 2 to the power 3, we have 8. Okay, plus 1 times 2 to the power 2, we have 4, plus 0 times 2 to the power 1, we have 2, plus 1 times 1. Okay, so remember I told you earlier that any number to the power 0 is equal to 1. Okay, so if it is billions to the power 0, the outcome should be 1. All right, so now we have 1 times 8, we have 8, plus 1 times 4, we have 4, plus 0 times 2, we have 0, then plus 1 times 1, we have 1. All right, now the final answer will be 8 plus 4, which is 12, plus 0, the same 12, plus 1, we have 13 to the base 10. You can choose to ignore the base or indicate the base, which shows that you have converted this value, which is 1101 to the base 2 to base 10. So this is the answer. So this brings us to the end of this section, which is converting from other bases to base 10. So when you look at it very well, the first thing that you have to do is to write or transform the number to the powers of the base, and then you do the simple arithmetic to obtain your solution. This will be the end of today's section. Do have a nice day.